and you also want to be a full-time parent. And I say full-time parent because we have dads and moms now choosing this route. I highly recommend checking out working online. And this is the reason why. Sorry, my microphone's over there somewhere and I can't get it right now. This is why. Online, you don't have to worry about childcare. And in most families nowadays, both parents have to work if there are two parents in the household. Hi. And paying for childcare can often eat up an entire person's paycheck every week. Right? So, I highly recommend checking out online work. There are a lot of options if you're an artist. You can be a graphic designer. You can work in audio. You can work in writing. You can design websites. There are several websites you can go to. Upwork, 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 which used to be the old Elance, is a great way to find and connect clients there that can hire you. There's a website called Fiverr, Fiverr, Fiverr.com. And these are micro projects. So they might only pay between $5 and maybe a couple $100 at the most. However, these projects are either quick projects where, let's say you're going to scrub some audio and clean it up, or maybe draw a quick cartoon for someone, or maybe proofread somebody's essay. So what you do is you just set up a profile there. It's free to set up. And then you just set up different kinds of projects you want to do. You start with very small projects, and then eventually once you become a regular contributor there, you can actually set up projects for hundreds of dollars. I think up to a few $100s now, maybe up to $500 a project. And so I haven't played with it that too much, but that's another way to get some micro income in. You can write ebooks. My ebooks have made anywhere between, maybe $25 for an ebook to hundreds and hundreds of dollars to probably over $1,000 for some of my older ones that have been up for a while, which doesn't seem like a lot. But if you're able to write a self-help ebook in a couple of weeks or something really helpful that is in your field fairly quickly, the money will add up with royalties, especially once you find your niche. Right? Yeah. And I only say self-help books and self-improvement books because those are probably the quickest to write and also the quickest where you see a good return, especially if you write on a topic that people are really interested in. Another option, which is what I usually do, is I teach classes online. Most universities, if you're teaching universities, require you to have a master's degree. So if you don't have a master's degree, you might have to go with more of a tutoring job online. But those are really good jobs. They're also jobs, they're also positions as virtual assistants and just many, many positions online. Now, why do I say online if you are a creative professional or especially if you're into art, film, writing, music? Because then you can structure your day around any family obligations you might have. Just the basic day-to-day, while he was napping, I cooked dinner today, even though it's morning. And then you don't have to worry about childcare. And then you can organize your creative time every day. Or every week, depending. So we just had a newborn, this little guy, so obviously my creative time right now is spent on the weekends when my husband can be around a little bit more and I'm able to fit in some extra time. Or, for example, I'm just writing a new novel and I'm fitting it in those 2 or 3 hours at night sometimes when he's sleeping and it's really quiet in the house and I just pull up my laptop and maybe write a couple chapters and that's it. So that novel's probably not coming out for several months, but it's just a side project anyway. So anyway, these are just a few different ways that you can manage it. Like I said, we're very fortunate today that there are lots of different options. Yeah, you want to say something? Are you talking to everybody? So there's lots and lots of different options for you. So yes, you can have a career and you can have kids. You don't have to have either or. Because most of the moms I know have really creative pursuits. I know many moms that are writers. I know many parents that stay home and they're software developers. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to let you go right now, but I thought I would share that and introduce you to Junior. Junior, yeah.